Huey P. Newton was born on February 17, 1942, in Monroe, Louisiana, and grew up in Oakland, California. Newton's family moved to Oakland in 1945 as part of the Great Migration of African Americans from the southern United States to the north and west in search of better economic opportunities. Newton's father, Walter Newton, was a Baptist minister who encouraged his son to read widely and explore different ideas. Newton's mother, Armelia Johnson, worked as a maid to support the family. Newton had a younger brother named Melvin. Growing up in Oakland, Newton experienced racism and discrimination firsthand. He attended Oakland Technical High School, where he excelled academically and was a member of the school's ROTC program. After graduating from high school in 1959, Newton attended Merritt College in Oakland, where he studied law and philosophy. In 1964, he was convicted of assaulting a police officer and sent to prison for 6 months. While in prison, Newton continued his education and became involved in the Black Muslim movement. He also began to develop his political philosophy, which emphasized the need for black self-determination and self-defense against police brutality. After his release from prison in 1966, Newton and Seal founded the Black Panther Party, which quickly became one of the most important and influential political organizations of the 1960s and 1970s. Under Newton's leadership, the Black Panther Party advocated for black empowerment, community self-defense, and socialist revolution, and it played a significant role in shaping the political and cultural landscape of the era. Furthermore, Newton and Bobby Seale created a 10-point program to articulate its goals and vision for the black community. The 10-point program was first presented to the public on May 15, 1967. The 10 points are: 1. We want freedom. We want the power to determine the destiny of our black community. 2. We want full employment for our people. 3. We want an end to the robbery by the capitalists of our black community. 4. We want decent housing fit for shelter of human beings. 5. We want education for our people that exposes the true nature of this decadent American society. We want education that teaches us our true history and our role in the present-day society. 6. We want all black men to be exempt from military service. 7. We want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. 8. We want freedom for all black men held in federal, state, county, and city prisons and jails. 9. We want all black people when brought to trial to be tried in court by a jury of their peer group or people from their black communities as defined by the Constitution of the United States. 10. We want land, rent, housing, education, clothing, justice, and peace. In addition, Huey P. Newton faced several challenges and controversies throughout his life. 1. Legal troubles. Newton was involved in several legal battles throughout his life, including charges of assault, theft, and murder. He was acquitted of murder in 1970, but he continued to face legal troubles throughout the 1970s and 1980s. 2. Internal conflicts within the Black Panther Party. As the Black Panther Party grew in size and influence, there were increasing internal conflicts and power struggles within the organization. Newton himself was involved in several of these conflicts, which led to splits and factions within the party. 3. Eldridge Cleaver was a leading member of the Black Panther Party and served as the Minister of Information. He was a charismatic figure and a talented writer, and he had a significant impact on the party's image and message. However, Cleaver also had a strong personality and clashed with Newton over issues of leadership and strategy. Cleaver ultimately left the party in 1971 and formed his own organization, which created a significant split within the Black Panther Party. 4. FBI harassment and surveillance. The Federal Bureau of Investigation targeted the Black Panther Party with a campaign of harassment and surveillance known as COINTELPRO. This campaign was designed to disrupt and dismantle the organization, and it had a significant impact on Newton's leadership and the overall effectiveness of the Black Panther Party. 5. Political backlash. The Black Panther Party was seen as a threat to the status quo, and it faced significant political backlash from law enforcement, government officials, and conservative groups. This backlash made it difficult for the Black Panther Party to maintain its momentum and support, and it contributed to Newton's eventual downfall. Overall, the combination of legal troubles, internal conflicts, FBI harassment, and political backlash all played a role in Huey P. Newton's downfall. Despite these challenges, Newton's legacy as a revolutionary thinker and activist remains an important part of the history of the civil rights and black power movement in America.